your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
The ding is right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into Your Music Live here on Studio Live today. Brought to you by the wonderful folks at DistroKid. Yeah, 'tis the season to be releasing your music with DistroKid, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan, just using the link up there or in the description. And it really is the season. We've got all the wrapped stuff happening at the moment. We got December holiday season. Yeah, it is a very exciting time for music. We'll talk about that a little more later in the show. Should we dive in? Yeah, we got too much music to stuff about today. So let's jump straight on in. This track comes to us from Alt Aboard, and it's a track called Tomorrow. I think you're going to dig this one. To get us started here on Your Music Live.
Is this the time to leave, I ask? Is this the time for the fight to end, to end, to end? I'm not scared of the pain, I said. It's not the discomfort that kills, it's the fear of unspoken words. Even when I close my eyes, I cannot escape this dying light. How do I kill this shadow of mine? Close the door when you go. It'll be a long night for all I know. Don't be scared, I'll be there tomorrow. I've been weak, and I will be. I cannot promise I won't cry, but I will be on my feet tomorrow. So many questions in my head, so many answers I missed. To seek, to seek, to seek. Does tomorrow know how it'll be? Will I be able to live the dreams which didn't let me sleep?
What a cool track that is. Yeah, I love the sort of gentle verses leading into the big hit on the chorus there. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, great use of the stereo spectrum there, and great instrumentation and really cool visuals as well. A lot of effort gone to create the video, which I dig in a big bad way. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us here, this is our weekly dose, or your weekly dose of independent music. We do it each and every week right here on the channel. At the moment it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Although we don't say that anymore, do we? We say UTC, Universal Terrible Clocks. No, that's not what it means. Something like that. So that was Altar Board. They say tomorrow is the second signal by the progressive alternative rock band Altar Board. The song explores the theme of suffering and acceptance through the lens of someone who is facing something chronic but slowly grows to accept the living conditions. The song's a journey from somber to heavy, picking up different emotions on the way. Very well put. That's exactly kind of how it made me feel at listening to that, kind of just building towards there. Cool stuff. Let's grab a second song, shall we? This one comes to us from JDL and Mr. Back from Doing Time. This is an original song I wrote along with Billy, aka Mr. Back from Doing Time. Music belongs to Billy and lyrics belong to me. Has a dark 70s sound with the lyrics inspired by the 70s movie The Omen. Ooh, very cool stuff. Let's give this one a spin right now on Your Music Live. A bit of an old school 70s psych sound there. Once again, very cool visuals there, and JDL could not be more prolific, and teaming up there with Mr. Back from Doing Time. Very cool stuff again. I appreciate it. JD Alice Cooper. Very cool. Very, very classic sound there indeed. The bluesy early metal kind of sound. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us here, don't forget there's ways you can interact. You can leave a thumbs up on this particular video. And don't forget, I'll tell you a little more about our friends at DistroKid a little later. But remember, they are the place to go to release your music, and you can save 7% off your first year by checking out the link up there or down below. Next up, another collaborative effort from the Skeptics. They say this is another Skeptics song. Ian Luckett on vocals, lyrics, melody, Tremor Bear and everything else. I remembered to submit our song. Thank you for getting so many people out of their shell and allowing us to share our music. That's my job. That's what we do around here. So let's give this one a spin. This is I Got a Feeling. That's Black Eyed Peas. That's a little different. I Get a Feeling. Skeptics here. Your Music Live. Had to sneak a little bit of solo in there, even though it goes against every fibre of my being. Yeah, very cool summertime driving song there from Trevor Bear and Ian Luckett. The Skeptics here on Your Music Live. You'll probably notice that my voice is a little bit gone. So if you've ever been watching this show going, gee, this is a good show. If there was more music and less of that bald guy rabbiting on, it'd be a great show. Well, you're going to get your wish today. It's going to be more music and less bald guy. I know, I soloed you. There you go. Now you can, I was going to say die happy. That's a very sad way of putting it. You can be happy. How about that? Alrighty, let's grab another tune. This one comes to us from an amazing artist. His name's Richard, but you may know him as Sticks for Guns. He makes some great music and great pieces of music. This one's a piece of music created to go along with my photos. I'm hoping to get back to the electronic tunes soon, having a bit of a quiet period with inspiration. Well, when you get those quiet periods and, you know, the electronic music's not flowing, here's what you do. You create some wonderful piece of music like Sticks for Guns is doing. This one's called Winter's Grip here on Your Music Live. What amazing, beautiful builds there in those chords and wonderful vision to go along with it. So clearly, when there's artists like Sticks for Guns, yeah, when you can make music like that, it's not surprising that he can frame those photos just beautifully as well. A little bit cooler than it is here at the moment, as you can potentially hear the air conditioner cranking away in the corner over here. Not too bad today, but it's been up over 30 degrees the last week or so. So it's been a little warm. Excellent work there indeed from Sticks for Guns. You can send your song. In fact, you can use this form here or just go to studiolivetoday.com/YML to get yourself on the playlist. And we'll also be doing a little special thing called Play My Fire Beat a little later on in the show. Let's continue the instrumentals though. This is from DJ CCS, one of my best EDM songs. Also one of the songs that set me off. Very cool stuff. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Astronomical here on Your Music Live. tight groove, that one. I love it. Like, it just proves that you don't need like a really complex, complicated arrangement to make something that sounds really cool. So, Astronomical there from DJCCS. And if you're wondering, how the heck do I find all these songs? I've done all the hard work for you. Jump down into the description. They're all down there for your listening and future viewing pleasure. And do what I'm about to do here. I'm going to go to this track, and you can tell here that it's that DJ CCS knows what they're doing. Provided to YouTube by DistroKid, and I'm going to leave a comment. I'm going to say just spun this on YML. Very cool indeed. So yeah, it's really nice when you're an artist to get some feedback on your tracks. So if you've got some time, do jump down there. Christmas hit on the way, or is it Xmas? I never know how to pronounce that word. Speaking of which, I'm not doing a Christmas show this year. I know, controversial. I'm making all of December just a holiday month. So, because we're starting to get the songs coming in, and look, instead of just, having all, like, building them all up, I thought, as they come in, let's just start celebrating the season now. So that's what we're going to be doing. Definitely not just because Johns is way too lazy to work out which ones are Christmas songs and to set up a separate form. No, nothing like that. Let's grab this one from Arise. Hey, hope you're well. Next year marks 5 years of making music for me, and I'm excited to share all my upcoming projects with you. Sending love from India to all of you. Anyway, this track, Hard to Guess, it's about a messy relationship where nothing makes sense. They keep sending mixed signals. 1 minute everything's good, and the next they act like they don't know what they want. Releases on the 14th of December, hopefully via DistroKid. This one's called Hard to Guess. Arise here on Your Music Live.
It's hard to guess, but you wanna hang out in this mess. But we have to fence if you know it's so stressed. But you wanna have a word and never say shit. It's hard to guess if you wanna fuck or just stay friends. Anything you say is always up for debate. You always contradict yourself, you fucking already.
What's good and you know you could. You always wanna take me down, if you want then you should. Better try to get under your skin until you're fed up. Fast other people, baby, think you got you covered.
Live it really easy and always somehow my fault. Want you to think I'm trying but never make an effort. You say you want your peace and always call me 5 hours. If I really wanted that shit you will never call. Touchdown, 5th round, strike, go with me. 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 It's hard to guess, but you wanna hang out in this mess. But we have to fence if you know it's so stressed. But you wanna have a word and never say shit. It's hard to guess if you wanna fuck or just stay friends. Anything you say is always up for debate. You always contradict yourself, you fucking already.
Very cool groove there from Arise. Hard to guess. I love the little beep, 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 beep. Like, it's a cool beat and obviously very nice lyrical flow. But yeah, just something to distinguish it. Like, I'm going to remember that song now because it's almost like a touch tone phone kind of synth sound in there. Boop, 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 boop. Just worked well. Very good stuff. Thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is caring. And if you would like to share the love of DistroKid, you can join them. Yeah, become one of us. Save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And it's a great time to join up to DistroKid because did you know, yes, time to learn something. Did you know that DistroKid gives you direct access to all of your different artist accounts, as well as being able to promote yourself and do all the cool things? You get a Spotify for artists, a TikTok artist account, Apple Music for artists, YouTube official channel if you want that. There's a lot of cool things you get access to. And the reason that it's fun is that this time of the year, yeah, it's time for Unwrapped or Wrapped or Rewrapped. Yeah, you can get your Spotify Wrapped for your artists. So this is a little bit scary because I don't really promote my music that much. So I don't have a whole lot in the way of listeners. But if you are releasing your music with DistroKid, you can jump in here and unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrap. And yeah, you can see how often you've been heard. Yeah, I've had 353 listeners. I won't continue showing you that because, again, my music. Look, I love creating music, and I share my music with DistroKid. I love having my music out there. But for me, it's never really been about the numbers. That's what I tell myself. That's how I sleep at night. No, but I do it so that I can show you folks how to get your music out there. And the good news is that with DistroKid, you can promote your music, you can get onto playlists, you can submit to different marketing options. There's a heap of stuff under the hood here, and DistroKid keep adding to the goodies. They call it their goodies bag here, and there really are a lot of cool things. My favorite, in fact, is the most boring one, which is the Vault. Because how handy is it to have a free, unlimited backup of every song you've ever released, every WAV file? That's cool, because, you're trying to find that final, mastered final, and you're like, which one was it? Was it final, mastered final, or final, mastered final? Well, yeah, your DistroKid Vault has it all. So DistroKid, very cool. It's a great time. And if anything, looking at my Wrapped for 2024 as an artist has kind of made me go, maybe I need to release some more music in 2025. Maybe I need to promote myself a little bit more. And DistroKid gives me all the tools to do that. Let us continue on with our next track. This one's something a bit cool and special. Someone who's been part of the community for a while now is Ufsi Baba. And Ufsi Baba's got something special for us this week. They say Jasmina is the second violinist and keyboardist of the band Ufsi Baba. This is the first time she is singing lead vocals. She's very shy about being in front of the band. Here she is, Jasmina. We hope you like it. All right, let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is called Jest here on Your Music Live.
From society's a yes attempt in a private manner, an elimination upon analysis. In the clinics of the mad doctor, moths draw the light to themselves. Light, yes, light. Fate, yes, fate. No light and fate. 3 times unknown words and sentences. When the symptoms appear, acting cautiously is necessary. A hidden psychosis. When emotions become Cain and Abel, directly to madness. This you see is not a demon. It could even be a man. It could be nonconformity under a satanic influence. So the matter is this: it is called suppression. This you see is not a demon. Internal reckoning, separation. For this reason they hit with money straight to my face, because I don't have it. Ain't got any nickel, ain't got any nickel, ain't got any nickel. Don't mess until la bête noire de X, they say. Groundless noises, horns pierced through my back. Gray outcomes, regrets. Yes, attempts from societies. Yes, attempts from society.
Always the case, isn't it, Barry Glenn? When you have someone who, whenever someone says, oh, this person, they were a bit shy and, they didn't think they were good enough, and then you hear it and you're like, yeah. Heck no. Very cool stuff. You're very smooth. And I love hearing that the band, all the members of the band, they're doing their thing. Very cool stuff from Ufsi Baba. And that's over on the Cloud of Sounds. You can find it down in the description. We are moving a bit faster today. You can hear my voice is not going to make it much past 2 hours. So I'm sticking to the 1 to 2 minutes today on the show. This is Sal Caruso. Melancholy piece about life, death, and renewal. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live.
in the last chapter, to the very last chapter, when the pieces fit as one, and the story's almost done. When the skies are bluish gray, long and melancholy days, all the leaves have fallen down, trees are skeletal remains. The autumn rains give way to November snow. When the morning frost has come and the icicles have formed, when the streams have slowed their flows and the days give up their glow, when the skies are bluish gray, long and melancholy days, all the leaves have fallen down, trees are skeletal remains.
Sal Caruso, Arnie G there saying we got 1 day of November snow. Yeah, hasn't snowed here in Adelaide for as long as I've been alive. No, not true. There's very occasionally in winter at the very high peaks here, but not my house. My house has been snow-free since forever, as far as I know. Very cool stuff there from Sal. Well done indeed. Such a good songwriter, capturing the mood there really nicely. Yeah, captures the spirit of the snowy season indeed. Good stuff. We'll play one more tune and then we are going to do our Play My Fire beat. That's coming right up. But for now, let's grab this one from P.A. Yeah, pronounce it alternative. This week, I would like to introduce you to the battle against the cloud of doubt every cloud fighter has to go through. If you have this kind of battles too, this album is for you. See, she's a poet and she probably already know it. This is called Stamina here on Your Music Live.
Time for the final round. This time I wanna fuck you, asshole. How can you dare to resist my influence for over so many years?
Stamina, come try to find me. Stamina, the light I have in me. Stamina, try to beat my stamina. Stamina, 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 try to beat my stamina.
I'm your biggest fear. I am you.
That's just one chance. One place. That's just one me. It doesn't matter who likes me. It doesn't matter who hates me, as long as I believe in me. Believe in the alpha I used to be. They feel great when I cry. Just spread the news when I lose height. And when I crash, they start to clap. Cause that's all that life can get. I hold a flame inside of me. Burn forever till you burn me down completely.
Very cool indeed. A little taste there of a new album called Stamina from P.A. Pronounce it alternative, baby. And you can check out the full list of those down there. Yeah, Paul, you told me at the start you had a cover, which I'd missed. So I put you in the cover section. If you refresh your browser, you'll find yourself safely tucked around in the under the covers section. So yeah, go and check out P.A. She has been creating amazing music for the longest time. And we thank her for being part of this very community. Should we do our little Play My Fire beat dealy, let's fire up the giveaway tool, and why don't we get into the Xmas spirit, and let's make it hashtag Xmas. So if you throw here in the chat right now, hashtag Xmas, then you'll get a chance to go into the draw and you could win a present. I could gift you the ability to have your song played here on the show today. So hashtag Xmas in the chat. Be like Oofsy, be like Barry, be like Danny, be like the Lily Pillies. And you can go and enter the draw. While we wait for those to come in, let's get some scribbles, shall we? This is 1-3 Scribbles, created in Logic, sound engineered in Serum. I wanted to play with a hip-hop beat slowed down to mid-tempo and give it that dark twist. I like a bit of a dark twist every now and then. This one's called Fogmouth Black End on Your Music Live. Just so gritty, like those synth sounds, just so crunchy and gritty and awesome from 1-3 Scribbles. And yes, Thomas says here, absolutely phenomenal producer. Everything they touch turns into just epicness. And that one is no exception. Let's give them I'm going to do some commenting today. Here's the thing. I'm going to leave a comment. Anyone who has released their music with DistroKid, I'm going to leave a comment on them here. So look, Sal, I'm here with some wonderful folks. We've got Sal already commented there. This is epic, Scribbles, because it was. Yeah, let's pay it forward. I'm gonna give the gift of my own comments. That's a little bit conceited sounding, isn't it? I'm going to give you a gift of me leaving a comment on your song. But honestly, it feels good, doesn't it? Like this show wouldn't exist if it didn't feel kind of good when people listened to and acknowledged your music. Because let's be honest, we all put in a lot of hard work. It's not about the vanity metrics. It's not about getting lots of numbers on your Spotify Wrapped, unless that's what you want. But yeah, it is about the connection, people connecting with people, and sometimes robots. Exactly. Gift me with your comments. All right, let's play this next one, and then we'll spin the wheel of wheeliness. This one comes to us from Rebellion of Panda, part of the project Jane Doe, scheduled for Christmas, Project Against War and the Injustice of Power. Yeah, it's a bit of that going on, isn't there, at the moment? It's a little bit, it's hard to sort of keep your stuff together sometimes with the imbalance going on in the world. But let's fight back through music. This one's called Revolution here on Your Music Live.
Diese Wiederherstellung der Ehre unseres Volkes, ihren äußerlich sichtbarsten Ausdruck fand in der Einführung der Wehrpflicht, der Schaffung einer neuen Luftwaffe, dem Wiederaufbau einer deutschen Kriegsmarine.
of the kingdom. Great times with us. We fight to bring peace. We know what is better for you and what is wrong. You don't need to think, only to believe. You must have faith that I am your master and I love you. Surrender now. Don't go after those scream notes. Talking about freedom and joy.
Why in the name of the Lord? Why do you kill children and love? You want the land full of pain. It's like a hell for mankind.
Don't listen to them. Eat the refuge. This is the heaven I gave to you, and you won't refuse. We fight in the name of the Lord, and in the name of money. It's all you need to know. Don't be involved between us, and don't
Yep, when the pandas rebel, we're all in trouble for sure. It's a it would be, you know what it would be, Thomas? It would be pandemonium. That's right. You come for the music, you stay for the dad jokes. And look, they've released this song using who? DistroKid. Yeah, how good was like the percussion and the switch up and the integration of the words? Yeah, it's like if Pink Floyd and Rage Against the Machine had a little baby together. Oh no, comments are turned off. All right, I'm just going to pretend I'm typing a comment. That was awesome. I'll subscribe to their topic channel and I'll do that instead. Give them a little like and a bit of love. Yeah, a little flock of seagulls. Oh, you reckon, Gary? Nice. I like it. I dig it. I'm a fan. All right, let's spin the wheel. We're going to have a little panda. Does stuff that happens in Adelaide ever make the international news? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we had some pandas here called Wang Wang and Funi. Yes, and Wang Wang was the boy and Funi was the girl. And no, you're not the only one that thinks those names sound like their genitalia. But they were duds. They would not get it on. So they wanted them to make little pandas. They were here for 10 years. No little pandas. So they packed them up and sent them home. And apparently we're trading them in on some new pandas. Anyway, little panda trivia for you there. We've got ourselves 13 entries here into the drawing. So why don't we turn up a little panda music and see who's going to win. It's pandemonium. Didn't know we had a sax solo. Added bonus here. Hey, and it is the man, the myth, the legend. It is Gary Ford. Haven't had Gary Ford on the show for a while, so that's actually good news. So Gary, pretty sure you know the drill here, mate. All you need to do is here in the chat, just put your artist name, the platform, and the name of the song. So you'd be like, Gary Ford, YouTube, name of epic tune. And we'll give it a spin. Yeah. I think they tried everything, mate. They tried keeping it cool, warming it up, giving it some bamboo. Okay, that's all they tried. I know nothing of pandas nor their mating habits, just so you know. Well, Gary, let us know what you'd like us to play. And while Gary decides, let's play some Dell. This comes to us from Dell, and they say, just stay tuned about time and how quick it goes. It sure does. Time flies when you're having fun here on Your Music Live. How cool is that from Dell? Yeah, very nice soundscapes that we have. This is what I love. I know I've said this a bunch of times. What I love about this show is that we have hard rockin' tunes, we have laid back mellow tunes, we have some wonderful, what's the word? Instrumental tunes. Brain's not firing on all cylinders today, folks. But yeah, it is just all round awesome. And I love the variety that we get here. On the show. Very relaxing indeed. Trance in France, or is it trance in France? I don't know. Do you say France or France? I say France. I say France. So one likes to dance in France, but however you say it. Yeah, pretty epic indeed. Gary Ford has given us his selection for the Play My Fire beat, and he's asked us kindly, I'm assuming it's kindly, I don't know, maybe not, but he has asked for us to play this tune over on theslaps.com. Yeah, slaps.com from DistroKid, from our friends over at DistroKid. They created this platform and it's actually super cool. It's highly underrated because it's an easy way to share your music, and Gary has done just that. And this is a tune of his called Dream Child, and we're going to spin it for you right here, right now on your music.
Dream child, fly your own way back home. Dream child, fly your own way back home. Within the mirrors of my mind, there is a place where stars align. They'll paint a picture just for you. Across the oceans far and wide, where we can hold their hands at time and feel your heartbeat next to mine. I said, dream child, fly your own way back home. Dream child, fly your own way back home. Into the early morning light, we held each other oh so tight and watched the moon fall from the sky. And only we can truly see how perfect life will always be. Two souls entwined eternally. So stay with me.
You know you gotta stay dreaming, got a way around it. Follow me, I lead the way, I know the way it sounds. I got gas, got drive, but I don't need to mileage. All lack, no loss, but that's a waste of timing. All facts, no lack of, ain't no way I'm lying. Perfect future rapping.
How cool is that? How unexpected was the rap break? Yeah, I think you need to go and check that one out, featuring Max Lanigan there. And am I down here in the comments? I'm not sure, but I definitely listened to this one before. I think we may have even played it on a show back when it was first released. But still love this one. There you go. Leave a comment there on slaps.com because I can. And you might have noticed I was throwing all the fire on there. Oh, you can keep throwing fire on there after you've got to 50. Who knew? It's like 50 out of 50 fire. I didn't know that you just seem to have unlimited fire to throw on tracks. How weird. All right, there you go. Thank you. That was the winner of our Play My Fire beat, Gary Ford. And yeah, look, I love, again, the reason I love doing that and the reason I'm still using this platform, like I only used StreamYard for this one show because they have that cool tool where I can do the random draw. As soon as I work out how to do that on a different platform, I'll be able to move the show. But yeah, that's how much I love the randomness of that. The serendipitous nature. All right, let's play another tune. This one comes to us from the Sonic Dream Believers. Santa Style asks the question, what is Santa's style? Musically, it has all its genesis in the movie Hudsucker Proxy, when a Dean Martin impersonator sings "Memories Are Made of This" at an office party, which made me have to learn the song. The chord progression is a variation of that song, created and recorded in Cakewalk with vocals by Penny Lane. Thanks, Pete. And that's from this Sonic Dream Believers. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Santa Style. here on Your Music Live.
Red hat, red suit, white trim and black boots. That's Santa's style, with a twinkle in his peaks and a wrinkle in his cheeks, and a chuckle when he speaks. That's Santa's smile. Saint Nick knows all the tricks, and bestowing gifts is his bailiwick. He gets it done and he does it quick, by the light of his candlestick. Green tree, bright lights, all of us tonight, doing Christmas in style. We've waited a whole year, now Christmas is almost here. Still have to wait a while, so let's gather around the fire.
Very cool stuff. I love the little bit there where it does it does some triplets there for a moment. It just creates some really nice variation in the track. Yeah, look, and this is the thing. This is why I thought rather than just do one bit, because I know some people love the whole Christmas vibe, some people take it or leave it, and some people really don't like it. So I'm going to force everyone to have a little bit of Christmas for the next 4 weeks, rather than just put it all in one particular show. And yes, it's definitely not just because I'm super duper lazy. All right, you got a few more tracks here in the first half, and then we've got a big second half coming right up after that, including a featured artist that we're going to reveal. We've got a cover song. Yeah, just one of them this week, and a heap more. Another Play My Fire beat as well. It's going to be a grand old time. This is Michael, a.k.a. Zedland Band. Hi, Pete. But the most underrated word in the English language, currently in London. Michael, you are always somewhere, mate. I guess we all are, aren't we? But Michael's always traversing the world and somewhere around the place. Let's give this one a spin. It is But, Michael, a.k.a. Zedland Band.
But for this, but for that, 3 letters of change. But first, but if, but anything in exchange. The most important word ever written or said. Forget about love or peace. Think but instead. When but appears, change is on its way. Forget what's been stated, the truth will be on display. If not for but, a world full of lies.
Always really interesting and thought-provoking, our old mate, Michael. Very cool stuff there. Zedland Band, however you call him. You should go and listen to his music. I'm going to leave a little comment there and say, this was quite a trippy ride, Michael. Because it was. I love Michael's work. No, don't think butt, especially not cigarette butt. But yeah, but reminds me of children. It's like go tidy your room, but no buts, no ifs, no buts, no coconuts. Tidy your friggin' room. Next up, we got Trench, or Trench. They say this song was recorded at home in my room and had recorded by myself and also written by myself. The song is about a girl because I want her to stay by my side till whenever. Oh, that took a turn. I want you to stay by my side till whenever. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live.
So on this. So on this.
Very nice beat, and yeah, kind of relaxing, sort of laid back vibe to it. Would love to hear more of the vocals. That's my only thought on that one, because I couldn't actually, they weren't sort of cutting through the mix because the beat was sort of so in your face that I'd love to just hear those vocals lifted a little bit more. But definitely laid back. And hey, this is where Johns finds out that that's actually deliberate and that's the style of the music and that's how it's supposed to be. But maybe I'm always just like, I want to hear what people have to say, and I want the vocals to be lifted in the mix. But this is coming from me, someone who always mixes my vocals way too loud, way too loud. I have to really carefully watch it. Next up, we have Gianpaolo Gallian. Yeah, he's been sharing some great stuff of late. Hello, folks. This video is taken from a series of videos from my first solo album, Easy Tunes for Drum Set. It's an instrumental funk fusion style piece, very groovy and played in real time. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. And yeah, this is what I love about watching Gianpaolo is, him actually playing this stuff in real time. As someone myself who is not a good drummer, who could barely program a drums when I have all the time in the world, yeah, watching drummers that can lay down a groove like this live is pretty darn cool. So let's give this one a little spin, shall we? like a machine in a good way, like just right in the zone, right in the pocket. Yeah, really cool stuff there. I love watching Gianpaolo do his craft. Very cool stuff. I know, he's so focused. He's just got that, yeah, just absolutely just right on the money. I love it. I wish I could do it. Yeah, the keys have a bit of a Steely Dan sound, don't they? Yeah, very, very cool keys. Cool keys on that one, for sure. We've come to the end of our first half. This is our last track in the first half of the show, but do not fear, we've got another big second half coming right up. We're going to finish off with our mate Colin Powell, also known as A Multitude of One, my Christmas-themed track for 2024, which appears on the Melodic Revolution Records Spirit of December 8 album, available on Bandcamp, recorded on Logic Pro on the Mac. So to finish our first half, let's get another little dash of Christmas, shall we? And a Christmas surprise. How cool are like those intertwining melodies? You got like the complementary things just like working, weaving and ducking their way around. Very cool visuals too. And yeah, if all Christmas music just had some awesome tones like that, I'd be happy. Not a sleigh bell in audible sight. Very cool stuff. Hello, Mike and Dawn. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, very, very cool stuff there. To finish our first half from Colin, whenever I see Colin Powell, I always want to say Colin because it's like Colin Powell, like the old army dude. Colin Kapow! And he's issuing sanctions, by which I mean anvils. Yeah. All right. Thank you again for everyone for being here for the big first half. If you're having fun, hit the little thumbs up button down below. If you're watching on the replay, as I know many of you do, for all the folks that come here and watch live, more than 5 or 6 times that number watch on the replay, which is great news for the fact that people can catch up on the replay. And it's also great news for all the great artists we're playing, because it means even more people are listening to your music and engaging with your music, which is very cool indeed. All right, let us grab this, our featured artist this week. This is someone that we've played a few times here, and they have a song that they sent in this week. And I was like, oh, this is actually really good, really great video and a really cool song. So I decided, yeah, let's make them our featured artist of the week. And instead of playing that song, I've hand selected a song that we have played before from a few months back. And it's a very cool song called Don't. The artist is called D Fresh. It's our featured artist this week. And we're going to give it a spin for you right here, right now on Your Music Live. D Fresh. cool is that? Yeah, very good stuff there from D Fresh. Like, yeah, just a minute 48, and the ovation as well. Love the ovation. It's actually very similar to my my little ovation, Jose, who I've not played in over a year. I can see him. He's sitting over there. He's looking at me. He's like, you must pick me up. I was going to do an accent then because I called him Jose because he, I don't know, it just reminds me of, anyway. But yeah, love an ovation and very cool stuff there from D Fresh, our featured artist this week. We have one cover song. I thought we had none cover song, but it turns out we have one cover song because it's It'll Be Grand, and I didn't realize it was a cover until they told me. I mean, they did mention it in the comments that they left on the form, but I didn't read it properly. So this is It'll Be Grand. You see, I didn't want to leave House of the Rising Sun all on its own, so it seems like It'll Be Grand will be making an EP. This is the third track from it, with 2 more tracks in this vein in the works. There's also some Paul O'Farrell tracks in the works, but they're on the back burner at the moment. We always talk about back burners. We never mention front burners, do we? I'm on this folk kick. All right, let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is called Black is the Color here on Your Music Live. Oh, and play from 30 seconds in. I didn't read that well either, did I?
So fair, she's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I know my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day it soon might come when she and I might be as one. I go down to the Clyde and mourn and weep, for satisfied I never can be. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some rose so fair.
Very cool stuff there. It'll Be Grand. Paul O'Farrell there, and Anya as well on the backing vocals there. His daughter, which is very, very cool. Thank you. Yeah, need some hair. No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. I know. Very pensive kind of sounding vocals, right? Very cool stuff there from Paul O'Farrell. It'll Be Grand. Wobbly Ashtray Records. See, I guess I'm Pete Johns and Studio Live today, but there's so many artists in the community that like have a bunch of different names. It's like Sal Caruso, Unshackled Spirit, Jaded Soul. Like, yeah, I love it. I love it because we can be whomever we want to be, can't we? In this community. Let us continue on and grab our next couple of tunes. We're back onto the originals here. Don't forget, if you are having fun, thumbs up. Don't forget, we are brought to you by these fine folks at DistroKid. if you're an independent artist or creator, you want to get your music out there to the world, check out DistroKid. Let's get this next tune from Paul Philip Moroney. This song is basically how a woman who is cunning and can tell lies exacts her revenge by manipulating and convincing certain authorities to look at someone completely in a different way. Let's give it a spin. It's called Weaving Revenge on Your Music Live.
When you ask what have you done, you know you did nothing wrong, but my web of lies has just begun. I will make them all see how I was so kind to you, but it's just another step to me undermining you. I can give away my life so generously. I can play the victim so effortlessly. Deeper still as they trust my lies, and a smile inside to see you lose the fight. So many, many clever little lies. It's over for you this time. Now you won't come back.
I like the idea of duper's delight. I've never seen the word duper used in a song before, as in to dupe someone. Duping. Duper good. Not Jupiter. Duper. I don't know. Do you ever do that thing where you start saying a word and then you realize it's lost all meaning? Like dupe. And do you say dupe or dupe or dupe? Have I lost my mind? Yeah. We're only 1 hour in, or 1 hour 15. It's usually around about the 2 hour mark that I start getting a little bit strange. Let's play our next one. This is Middle Suburbia. They say this song is about finding the beauty even in the bittersweet moments of life. I once read a quote that said, "The things we lose in life make space for the beautiful things we keep." This song appears on my new EP, Middle Suburbia, the Autumn EP. Not the Fall EP, Autumn. Correct. This is called Spaces.
Everything I lose creates spaces, like shadows in the light I'm tracing. Fleeting moments fade away, but in their wake I'm here to stay. The echoes from the past keep ringing, lessons learned, my heart is singing. In the silence I find my peace, embracing all that brings release. Every tear I shed, a seed is sown in the cracks of the pavement where I've grown. What slipped through my fingers, it's just a sign that all of the good is still here, still mine. Lost connection, still I'm breathing. In the spaces I'm believing. Every loss a step to take towards the dreams I'll never shake. I let the past dance through the night. With every wrong it leads to right. The spaces left are filled with hope. In empty rooms I learned to cope. So here's to everything I've learned in the spaces.
You had me at 6/8. I'm a fan of a bit of a waltz rhythm, as many of you know. So I like it when songs have that one. Just that rockin' vibe. I dig it. Cool stuff there from Middle Suburbia. We opened with a couple of amazing collaborators, and now here early in the second half, why don't we grab another couple of amazing collaborators? It is Auntie G and Marcus Cannell. Now, I'll tell you a little story about these folks. Marcus Cannell been sharing music on this show for a long time, and he does these epic metal tunes, this instrumental metal that was just awesome, always had big drums and big guitars, and we loved hearing Marcus's music. Auntie G is an artist by the name of Gertrude, and I like to think that we helped cement her name as Auntie G as the artist, because she was in the chat one time and said, I need an artist name. My niece or nephew, I can't remember which, or nieces, nephews, call me Auntie G, and I think that's a cool artist name. And everyone just jumped on board and said, yes, you are now Auntie G. And the rest is history there. But Auntie G did more sort of country, folky kind of style music. And then the most amazing thing happened. Marcus Cannell and Auntie G started working on music together. And lo and behold, their two styles together actually work beautifully. And now they got a Christmas song. Marcus and I have created a humorous Christmas song about the stress of getting everything done in time for the holidays. We kept coming up with new ideas for the song and thought, why not use them all? The crazier, the merrier. So ho, ho, ho. This is Auntie G and Marcus Cannell. It's time for Jingle Bells. Hang on. Yeah, on Your Music Live.
What? The snow is falling? Is it really Christmas time? Whoa, it feels like the summer's just ended. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not ready for the chime. Stop staring rude or fuck off, the cheeky smirk. Sleigh bells are ringing, my calendar's gone berserk. We are making in time for jingle bells, chasing deadlines through the magic Christmas bells. Santa's watching, no time to dwell. It's a holiday rush and I'm rocking the jingle bell. I'll dig out my list, move into the fast lane. Santa, help me, I'm late for the party again. The tree's a leaning tower, but I will call it art. Christmas chaos is tradition from the start. We are making it time for jingle bells, chasing deadlines.
I just love it. Very cool stuff, yes. Yeah, we need some eggnog. Oh, man. My wife makes a really good eggnog, but it's summertime, obviously, when Christmas is here in Australia. And so even though we try to make like icy cold eggnog, yeah, if it's like 40 degrees out, sort of eggy creaminess is not really what you want. But when it's a milder Christmas and it's not so hot, it is nice. A bit of nog. It's a very fresh take on the Christmas song, isn't it? I'm always running late, so I appreciate this. Yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm very lucky to have my wife who is very organised and just nails it with Christmas. She's got everything pretty much sorted. And for the first time in a long time, we're not leaving our house on Christmas Day. We're saying, right, we're getting up and sitting outside in the sun and just relaxing for the day. And if people want to come and bring us food or drink or hang out, more the merrier. But we're not moving. Not budging. But we are going to for a big Christmas Eve, big Italian Christmas Eve. The Italians know how to do Christmas right, and they do lots of food. You mangia, you're too thin. Don't say that to me anymore. Let's grab this one. This is from the Napiers, and they say, we wrote this song about people being on their own at Christmas, what they had in a previous life and now finding themselves alone at Christmas. A melancholy song with a bit of hope at Christmas. So yeah, let's continue the Christmas spirit, shall we, with this one from the Napiers. It is called Cold, Cold Christmas.
Snow keeps on falling, the city's asleep. Another cold Christmas, alone on the streets. Fires are still burning, and bright Christmas trees. I hear voices singing, but I wanna sleep. Streetlights are shining, I'm here on my own. No one to turn to, nowhere to go. Gonna be a cold, cold Christmas. A cold, cold Christmas. When I'm on my own, I think of home at Christmas. I wonder where you are. Are you doing fine? We should be together at Christmas time. Lights are still shining, I'm here on my own. No one to turn to, and nowhere to go. Gonna be a cold, cold Christmas. Cold, cold Christmas.
How cool or cold is that? Oh, mate, it does hit you in the feels, doesn't it? Because as I mentioned earlier on in the show, Christmas, yeah, a lot of people love it. And for a lot of people, it's just a reminder of things that are not so good. So, yeah, it does. It makes me think. And like you try to do the best you can, don't you? And try to help folks out. But yeah, I know that there's people struggling at this time of year in particular. Yeah, amazing stuff there. So yeah, support your your unhoused folks in your area as best you can. I give to a couple of charities here, which I need to do again. I support the Smith family, who are like a non-denominational. I do love the Salvation Army, but yeah, I don't love the idea. They do a lot of good work, but I don't love the idea of them sort of insisting upon the religious aspect. So the Smith family are completely non-denominational, and there's a women's shelter called the Catherine House here as well that supports folks. So whatever you can do to support folks at this time of year is a good thing. Next up, Colin Stanton, who I've seen here in the chat, and they start by saying, it's been a while. It has indeed, Colin. Always good to see you back, my friend. Since my real treasures are the songs that life's create inspirations, impressions, and inner nature have shared with me. This new song is my giving back a wee bit of the love shared so graciously with me. Recorded at home on a Tascam SD32 that does the job. Any errors are strictly my own. Merry Christmas, Pete. Be vigilant and stay safe. Thank you, my friend. Let's give this one a spin. Colin Stanton, get your loving gear on Your Music Live.
I've been waiting so long for you. Come along. I've been waiting so long for you. Come along. I've been waiting so long for you. Come along. There's so little time left, honey, to get our love in gear. We're the stewards of this madness. It's time to shine our love. Shine, shine, shine. Shine your light on me. Help me to see. Shine your light on everyone. Show them all we're all one. Show them all we're all one. Show them all we're all one. Show them all.
What a groove. Very cool stuff. Colin Stanton here on Your Music Live. Welcome back to the fray, my friend. Get your loving gear. I hope you continue to share and we hear more from you in the not too distant future. Hello, Joey, always into music. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you came in at a good time. Nicely done there from Colin. We've got ourselves a bunch more songs. We've got another Play My Fire beat coming up in just a jiffy as well. So plenty more to keep you occupied here. And I mentioned a little bit about DistroKid in the first half, and I'm going to talk to you a little more about them here now, because the cool thing is, as well as being able to release your music to all of these different platforms, I mentioned it briefly that you got your Spotify for Artists account, but guess what? You've got TikTok Artist account as well, Apple Music for Artists, Tidal Artists, YouTube official channel. So you can do all of these things. So let's say you're releasing your music to YouTube using DistroKid. You can click on this one and you can actually get DistroKid to help you set up a musical artist channel. Have you ever seen those channels where they've got the little musical note next to them? Well, yeah, if your channel is devoted almost entirely to your music, why not make it an official artist channel? And usually there's some sort of requirements around that. But guess what? With DistroKid, they can help do all the grunt work for you. So just another way that DistroKid can help you out with your music. And I wanted to check here today because I've been using DistroKid for a long time, since well before they started sponsoring this show. And if we go back and look at my very first release here, this is the cool thing. It's like a little time capsule. April the 1st. April Fools 2017. So yes, it has been more than 7 years. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Coming up for 8 years next year that I've been using DistroKid to release my music and to share my music to the world. So I invite you to do the same for as little as $22.99 per year. I love this plan, the Musician Plus plan, because it means that you can do things like name your label, get daily streaming stats, and importantly, you can customize that release date so you can get your music out there in the future, and it helps with the promotion, the stuff that I'm never really that good at. But with DistroKid, I've got no excuses. It is only my own laziness that is why I'm not promoting my music. But you can promote your music, you can release your music, you can do it all with DistroKid, and we thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of your music live. Happy Ron is up next. Let's play a little happiness, shall we? What does Ron say? He says, holidays are a time for two things, drink and friendship. And this video has both. Very cool stuff. A little bit of live Ron never goes astray. Let's give it a spin. Thank you for being my friend. Yeah, you might know this song. I've heard this song from Ron before. This is a nice new live version of it, so let's give it a spin.
How's it going, buddy? One more time, how's it going, buddy? My name's Happy Ron, and I indeed travel the world playing open mics. And this song I wrote about all the people I met on the open mic scene. It's called "Thank You for Being My Friend." It's kind of a Mr. Rogers song, and then I got drunk and it became a drunken Mr. Rogers song. So to sing along, I go like this: "Thank you for being my friend." Let's try it. Thank you for being my friend. Some people you want to talk to every chance you can. You walk into a room and they greet you with a grin. You like who you are so much better when you're over there. Here we go. So thank you for being my friend. One more time. Thank you for being my friend. Some people you want to talk to when each week comes along. You know that they'll support you and help you to feel strong. You hope they'll love your stories like the chorus of a song. So thank you for being my friend. Some people you want to talk to, and something happens that's new. You know that life's best moments won't seem real until you do. And every day I'm back, I found my way to you. So thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for being my friend. I got no singing voice today. Very cool stuff there from Happy Ron. He does. He gives a wonderful performance, doesn't he? The old Happy Ron. I mean, the young Happy Ron. Our old friend Happy Ron is what I was trying to say there. Welcome aboard. I see Dynamite Throws here. We've got Rise of Dark Leader. I saw Jenny Jolivet sneaking in there as well. And yeah, it is really cool around here. Sylvie's asking how many ladies are in the chat. I don't notice this until I go into other streams. And this is going to be a little pat on the back, self-congratulatory moment, but please just let me have it for a sec. One of the wonderful things about this community is the diversity of people that we have. We have all genders, all ages, all ability levels, all musical styles, and we all just get together and get along because we all celebrate the joy that is music. And I don't really think about it and notice it until I go into other streams. And it's just, it's people that are the same people all bunching together. And I don't know, it saddens me because I think you want diversity, you want different ideas, you want different thoughts, different people doing different things. Otherwise, yeah, you get into this thing where everyone's doing exactly the same thing. And what's the fun in that? Yes, melting pot of awesomeness. I agree. Absolutely. All righty, let's continue on. My mom told me to act like a lady when she didn't want me to have any fun. Yeah, look, I'm not saying you have to be ladylike. Yeah, so one must be prim and proper. Gentlemen, ladies. No, we don't need that around here. You can wear a T-shirt. No shirt, no entry. Hey, you're in your own home. Who cares? Yes, and we're worldwide too. It's awesome. Like we've got people from all walks of life and all parts of the world, including our next artist, Raul Nieves. Hello, Pete. Today I'm submitting my latest recording called Lift. Talks about making things right. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. And that is from Raul. Let's give this one a spin here on Your Music Live.
I can still remember it's with me
How cool is that? Raul Nieves. And yes, I must be in a giving holiday mood because I'm playing solos and everything. Yeah, really good stuff there. Terrific guitar from our mate Raul Nieves. And let's continue on. Let's keep doing the things by leaving a comment here. Just spun this. Oops, can't type. Just spun this on on around in YML. Great stuff, Raul. Excellent work. Yeah, I know. How good is he? How good is it? Hello, Lars Guitars. That's a name that I don't find familiar. So welcome. Good to see you. If you create music, feel free to share it with us. We would love to hear it. We love all types of music, all genres. In fact, we don't even really think about genre around here. We just think music is cool and experiencing different music. And look, you won't love every song that's played by every artist, but that's okay too. It's impossible. And again, as an artist creating music, you can't please everyone. Don't make music that tries to, appeal to the lowest common denominator. That's boring. Do something fun and interesting. Just create the music that you want to create. All right. Let's make our code word #world, because we are one big worldwide community. So let's go with #world. This is our Play My Fire beat. The way this works is you put #world in the chat, and if you are randomly drawn at randomly, then you will get a chance to have one of your songs played. No waiting, no fuss, no muss. So be like Unshackled Spirit, be like Dynamite Throw, and put #world, because we are the world. We are... Okay, see, what did I say? I said I've got a very little voice today, so I'm going to do less talking and more playing of music. Yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Save us, Eric Lindquist. The Grey Falcon is a fun song about an imaginary superhero, original animation with a classic rock vibe. I think you're going to dig this one. This is a lot of fun. Let's give it a spin. The Grey Falcon on Your Music Live.
His hair is turning gray, but he comes to save the day. He works all night, provides for his kin. His family is aware of his ever-aging hair, but they know that he is always on their side. He fights for those he loves in neon Gore-Tex gloves, with a cape that falls just below his knee. He's a great falcon, and he shines just like the sun. He's a great falcon, and his work is never done. His enemy, they say, is also turning gray, but he hides it with a cap upon his head. He's dressed in a suit of red, and those hairs upon his head give him...
I know. I don't want to turn it down either, but yeah, I have to do it. Oh, you got to go and watch the rest of that. That is so cool. The amount of love and care and effort that's gone into that song and into that video is phenomenal. Like, really, really good stuff. Yeah, loved it. A bit of a Tom Petty vibe, folks were saying. And yeah, Wallflowers-ish. Yeah, a little Wallflowers-y. And yeah, that Hammond, the B3 in the background of the chorus was just amazing. Really good stuff there from Eric Lindquist. We have not heard from Eric for the longest time. I do recall you from back in the day, Eric, I think. or you're going to say, no, I've never been on the show before, Pete. But I'm sure I've heard your music before. Really, really good stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. The Grey Falcon, the hero. Yeah. All right. We'll do one more song and then we will spin the wheel. Remember, #world in the chat if you'd like to play my fire beat. For now, let's play some Ryan Rogers. Howdy, Pete. This song was inspired by the 1980s TV show from my hometown, a soap opera called Dallas. Yeah. Sue Ellen was married to the evil J.R. Ewing. This is a song about her struggles in a very special episode from 1986. Nerd country, baby. Yes, that's right. Ryan has created the genre of nerd country, which I like. I dig it. If I'm going to listen to country music, nerd country. That's what we want to hear. This is called Sue Ellen. Ryan Rogers, Your Music Live.
Sue Ellen, what are you doing? Cutting you off, you viper. Came back to help me? You came back to help yourself. To my husband.
Another one that I feel bad turning down. I don't like it. I don't like my job. I'm going to have to start doing a show like Thomas's that's 7 hours long and I just play the whole things because, yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it? Very cool. Very fun song. Yeah, Ryan and myself have similar sort of voices. Yeah, he's a little more country than I am, but very cool. Yeah, the seconds and thirds. Awesome, awesome stuff. And was it Sue Ellen that shot JR? Wasn't that the big Dallas thing? Who shot JR? Bit like who killed Laura Palmer in the Twin Peaks. That was the big thing. Who shot Mr. Burns? Yeah. So I'm going to say it was Sue Ellen. I don't know because I didn't watch Dallas. I was a bit before my time. I remember the show. My mum used to watch the Bold and the Beautiful and Days of Our Lives and all those sort of soap operas. They were more popular here in Australia, but Dallas was definitely on the TV back in the 80s. I was just busy watching cartoons because I was a wee kiddie. All right, are we ready to spin the wheel here? Should we listen to a little more Ryan while we spin the wheel? I think we should. Let's turn Ryan back up. Good luck, everybody. Woo! Who will it? Is it gonna be me? No, it's Ron. It was all a dream. Yeah, didn't one season end up being a dream? That rings a bell. And didn't Roseanne end like that, where it was all a dream? Or they won the lottery or something? I don't know. Happy Ron is our winner. We get a double dose of Ron, which is funny because we're about to play a Gary Ford track, which means we're going to have a double dose of Gary right now, and then we're going to wait to see what Ron would like us to play of him. So Ron knows the drill. Just in plain text, no links, please. Plain text, let us know artist name, platform, and song. And we'll get a little bit of Ron, something new, something old school. I know Ron's been making music and videos for a long, long time, so he's got quite the back catalogue. You know what a favourite Ron song is? It's If You're Bored in San Diego, It's Your Fault. Like, that's one of the coolest songs ever. Let's play this one right now from Gary Ford. He says, "Hi Pete, hope you're well. Here's my brand new single, World Crashed Down, released December 6th on all major platforms. My brand new album titled Do What You Like will be released early next year. Hope you like it." Very cool stuff. Yeah, World Crashed Down is a very appropriate title for a song right now in December of 2024. Let's give this one a spin. Gary Ford here on Your Music Live. How cool is that? What, I'm getting sort of Matchbox 20 vibes, maybe even Wallflowers again that someone was talking. Bare Naked Ladies almost kind of vibes there from Gary. I dig it. Really, really cool. I think we probably listened to a lot of the same bands in the 90s and 2000s, Gary, because, yeah, it's definitely the sort of music that I dig. Very cool stuff. And little bonus bit of info here. Look, if you share your stuff on slaps.com, look how easy sharing is. Boom! Like that. Like click, click. And the links are great. Look how small they are. Yeah, perfect. You can also throw fire on tracks. You can save, as I saw there. And how cool is this? You can actually set up links here. So I'm an Apple Music user, but if you're a Spotify Music or if you're on Amazon, you got links directly there. And so you can actually pop those right there on your slaps. So when people are finished sampling your music, you can go and check it out. See, DistroKid are the absolute bomb diggity, if I do say so myself. All right, Happy Ron with the winner of our Play My Fire beat. And I said that my favourite Happy Ron song is this one. It's super, super fun. It's called If You're Bored in San Diego, It's Your Fault. And we're going to play it. Our Play My Fire beat winner here on Your Music Live.
I have some friends who say they got nothing to do. They're always dissing my city, and they think that I should too. We got nowhere to go. I say don't live in a vault. You live the dream in San Diego. If you're bored, then it's your fault. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. Breathe that fresh air, we got plenty to spare. Turn off that computer and head down to Hooters. We got a zoo for people like you. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. Diego since way before I was born. I've traveled to many cold places to return to where it's always warm. So when I think like a schmo, I have to call it to a halt. I live the dream in San Diego. If I'm bored, then it's my fault. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. If you're bored in San Diego, it's your fault. Breathe that fresh air, we got plenty to spare. Turn off that computer and head down to Hooters. We got a zoo for people like you. If you're bored in San Diego.
I love that. We got a zoo for people like you. What are you saying, Ron? I love it. Just one of my favorite things. Just such fun. Just like, I don't know. There's something about just randomness and craziness, and yeah, Rod just brings it with that song. It's very, very cool. Yeah, regards to Scotty Baby, he's down there in San Diego. Hope you're doing well, Scotty Baby. Haven't heard from Scotty Baby for a few weeks, so hopefully still creating. I know he's been working on some collabs with Ufsi Baba as well. Yeah, how cool is the video there? Yeah, very cool stuff. Very, very fun. Yes, I haven't been to a zoo in a while. I'm going to Sydney next month. They have the Taronga Zoo there, which is quite a famous and good zoo. Mixed feelings about zoos. I think they're a lot better now. They do a lot more actual environmental and animal rescue work as opposed to just like, here are all the animals, come and point and look at them, which is what zoos are. It used to be in the day. Heading to Vegas tomorrow. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Don't take your guitar to a pawn shop so that you can get money to gamble with, Ron. Make sure that you stay safe out there in Lost Wages, Nevada. All right, how are we going on time here? Yeah, look, we're going to go over time. We always do, even though I said I wouldn't talk too much. Let's play our next song. It's from Beatrice, and they say this poem is based, the poem it was based on was written in a day, recorded on BandLab, based on a house party I couldn't leave. Oh, hopefully not held hostage. Hopefully we're having too much fun you couldn't leave a house party. We'll find out. If you haven't heard Beatrice before, very interesting, very different kind of genre. I totally dig it. It's short, it's sweet, it's very cool. Let's take a listen to this one. It's called Celery.
Everyone has a phobia, an irrational fear which, when said aloud, can come across as puzzling. Driving is currently my crux, an Achilles heel, so to speak. Whether it is newfound confidence or lesser fear, driving is where I fall short. In the first grade, Diana was hired as my babysitter. When both my parents worked, Diana stepped in. A 17-year-old stuck with a 6-year-old is far from fun. Through a miracle, Diana made it work. In my booster seat, cruising in a Toyota Yaris, September 9th, 2010 is quite hazy. How glass would spiderweb. Hearing a crunch or two is quite harrowing. 7 stitches later, I am right as rain. An unfamiliar woman at a podium with a letter in hand. I also learned what the word lesbian meant that day.
Just like so cool. I'm not sure if we'd played that one before or if I'd just listened to it before from Beatrice, but yeah, I really dig the vibes. Just yeah, the sort of poetry to music, and just yeah, really intense indeed. I think we did spin that one maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe I didn't remove it from the list. Either way, it is very, very cool, and I want to hear more of this. Because it's just so good. Just like the stories, the intertwining stories that, like, it's just, you listen to something like that for a minute and then I'm still thinking about it. And yeah, maybe that was the thing. Maybe I played it myself and I've just been thinking about it ever since. Anyway, cool stuff. Very good indeed. Let's go to our next track. This is from Spicy Tempo. Hello, Spicy Tempo. Always creating great music. Thanks a lot for considering this, Pete. I created Destiny on GarageBand iPad after being inspired by the exciting new ventures into deep space, especially the planned SpaceX mission to inhabit Mars. Dropping on YouTube Sunday, December 8th. Hey, that's today. All right, so if we got, it's just dropped. There you go. So I was going to say, do we have it premiering? Not quite. It's just dropped. So let's give this one a spin. This is our mate Spicy Tempo here on Your Music Live. Yeah, a little Christmassy, New Year's-y kind of tune to take us from 24 to 25. Oh my God, those things are terrifying. That lady doesn't seem to mind them. Did she realize that there were just some demon dwarves doing a weird dance? And she's like, oh, I'm just sip my wine. Very cool. Nicely done. Spicy Tempo always brings the awesome. And if you ever want, I'm doing a show tomorrow in GarageBand Weekly about how GarageBand, there's still so many haters out there that just want to say that GarageBand can't produce great quality music. Well, take a listen to that. Spicy Tempo in GarageBand making amazing stuff. Very cool indeed. Paul's fallen asleep. Clearly time for bed. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, Paul. Yeah, and thanks to, especially to our folks in the UK and in Europe. I know it's super late for you folks and appreciate you going to the effort of hanging out with us. We love you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, exactly. He just blends it beautifully. Does really, really well. Yeah, thanks you, Colin. Yeah, I know it's late night for many folks. We've got a few songs left to go, folks, and then I will let you all toodle off. But don't forget, every single song we play, including the Play My Fire beats, are now down safely in the description below. So it ain't going nowhere. If you got the link to this show, you can come back at any time, watch a little more of it, or importantly, look, I love the fact that folks watch the show, and obviously our friends at DistroKid like to see those numbers that hundreds of people are watching the show every week. But at the same time, yeah, make sure that you're actually going and supporting the artists that you dig. So go check out Spicy Tempo. Make sure you're subscribed over there. Check out Colin Stanton. Really, really cool artist that we've played here today. All right, let's go and grab this next song. This comes to us from Psycom. And they say, I made this video to show how my wonderful life and daily routine. Hope you enjoy. It's called Faux Pas, and it's Psycom. And we're going to give it a spin right here, right now on Your Music Live. I love it. Really cool. Yeah, lots of work going into the music, but also the video there. And is it just me, or is it a bit weird that people are trying to make 4x3 videos that look grainy now on purpose? We battled against those grainy 4x3 low frame rate videos for the longest time, and now it's like a stylistic choice. It's a bit like when people like try to make the vinyl scratchy sounds and tape hiss in their recordings, and I'm like, do you know how many years we fought to get this? Oh, it's just crazy. Crazy stuff. But yeah, it just goes to show that we were cool back then. We just didn't know it at the time. We were trying to remove the background noise and make our resolution clearer. Go figure. Thank you, Nurse Dawn. Yes, I'm on the water, room temperature water. I've been told don't drink cold beverages when your voice and your throat's not great. So I've been through a whole bottle, and I have a second bottle here of room temperature water. But yeah, a bit of a saltwater gargle. And I like a honey lemon chamomile tea. There's a particular tea from Twinings that I'll be going and having. Again, not hot. So got to steep the tea and then don't drink the hot tea. Wait for it to cool down to just a warm and then go with that. So yes, I do look after myself. Obviously not enough to, not do the damage in the first place. But I went to the cricket on the weekend and it was a really exciting game. So sometimes you just do these things, don't you? Dad stuff. I hope you're well. I hope your kid's well. I know that they were I remember you in the chat, Hypnotic Transmissions, and asking questions about helping kiddos with like illnesses and stuff. And I think I recommended I think that was you. I recommended the vaporizer. Seriously, if you got young kids and they get like colds and coughs and things a lot, those vaporizers where you put the little Vicks stuff in there and it just creates this vapor. It warms up and those are the best things ever. She's doing great. Excellent. Great to hear. And here's the good news, mate. My kids were the same. They were sick all the time. Vitamin C and zinc, you reckon? Yeah. They were sick all the time through like childcare and through school and the early days. They got like, and we spoke to the doctor and we're like, kids getting sick all the time. And they're like, yeah, the average child has an illness every month, like 12 per year. And the good news is that the more they have it early, the more their immune system builds up and the less they have it later. And now my kids, they barely have a day off. The only days off they have is when they're teenagers. And they're like, I'm too tired. I don't want to go to school. But yeah, I think you get it out of the way when they're young. Kev the Guitar is up next. And Kev says, here's my Christmas song singing off 2024 for me. Signing off. Or singing off. It's a bluesy theme, and I experimented with the GarageBand catalogue to get the Christmas feel, I hope. Thanks for everyone's feedback this year. Season's greetings to one and all, and see you in 2025. Let's give this one a spin. Kev, the Guitar.
Will there be snow this Christmas like in years gone by? With the frost on the window and the stars shining high, the laughter of children, their joy wrapped in bows. But now all I hear is the wind as it blows. Oh, I'm longing for the magic, the warmth of the glow of blue Christmas time. Where did life go? The lights used to sparkle with a sweet, gentle grace. Now the silence surrounds me in this cold, empty space. I remember the mornings with the mist on the glass. We'd bundle up tight, letting our hot cocoa and candles, the carols we'd sing. But now all that lingers is the chill that they bring.
Even snuck a wee bit of guitar in there as well. A little solo work. Very cool stuff there from Kev, the guitar. Cool stuff indeed. Hello to someone. A blast from the past. It's Bubba. I hope you're doing well, Bubba. Bubba was a mainstay of this community, still is, but got very busy from last I heard. How's everything going? I hope you're doing well. I know you're opening a store and teaching and doing all sorts of amazing stuff, so I'm sure you are keeping very busy and always good to see you, my friend. We are down to our final three, if you can believe it. Yeah, we got the anti-penultimate, the penultimate, and the ultimate songs. They're all coming your way. Gussie Wells is someone who is also a bit of a blast from the past. Haven't seen around the channel for a while, but has been another mainstay of the community. And they are back with a short 1:04 classical style piece using Logic Pro. And I thought it was super cool and wanted to slide it in here as our anti-penultimate tune. So let's give this one a spin. Maria del Caribe, Gussie Wells, Your Music Live. There you go. What a beautiful little tune there from Gussie Wells. Always good to hear from you. And I think I had another submission there, so we'll be hearing from Gussie again next week as well. Keeping busy, says Bubba. Lucky to catch your show and all the talent. Yeah, we're kicking around. We're still keeping on. And yes, our mate Thomas Christ continues to help keep everything running smoothly. We could not do it. Can we get a round of applause for our moderators here? Thomas Christ and Bubba is back here. Leela, Jade Star. We got some amazing folks here who we love having them because I don't know how I'd do it without them. Like I'm already juggling enough things here and I'm not a great multitasker. So the fact that I know that if someone comes in and starts spamming the chat or if people start being overly negative and critical, that we've got Thomas there to just give him a little tap. He does it nicely. He just taps him on the shoulder and says, watch yourself, okay? Watch yourself. Alrighty, the penultimate tune here is from Moon Mirage. Moon Mirage, who we featured a couple of weeks ago. They are back with another track. My new single I just released everywhere through DistroKid is more pop forward and a fun club banger. All right. So if you remember Moon Mirage, we played a couple of their tunes, kind of laid back, jazzy, bluesy numbers. Apparently this one's a little bit more upbeat and up vibe. But let's give it a spin. This is Faded. Moon Mirage, Your Music Live.
I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. 2 or 3. I wanna sip from your whiskey, make it a neat. Smoking in jazz bars makes my heart tingle with wings. Tonight I'm on your turf, we're going out causing a scene. Red wine, then we skip the line right by your side, get in position. Keeping me on the side, we're turned up, I create intention. Red wine, then we skip the line right by your side, get in position. Keeping me on the side, we're turned up, I create intention. So don't you act so afraid, you need to pick up the pace. Because the winner takes all, there ain't no second, third place. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded on a mission. Red wine, then we skip the line right by your side, get in position. Keeping me on the side, we're turned up, I create intention. Red wine, then we skip the line right by your side, get in position. Keeping me on the side, we're turned up, I create intention. You know I play my whole set, I'm gonna do.
How cool is that? Little Lady Gaga, isn't it? Polka. Yeah, it's got a little bit of that kind of vibe, doesn't it? Very cool stuff. Moon Mirage, one of my new fave artists in this community. Very cool stuff indeed. Yes, Moon, you get a bit of collaboration, you reckon? We saw, I can't remember who the artist was that was actually, I think it was D Fresh. I think it was our featured artist who were about to play again. That they have a very nice ovation, and I thought, in case you hadn't met Jose before, this is my ovation. This is Jose, and he doesn't not get enough love. I've not played Jose in the longest time, but so nice and such a gorgeous tone that you get from an ovation. So I may be playing. And by the way, he's called Jose. There was a competition to name him back in the day, and because it kind of looks like it, because that's his eyes, see? And he's got like big moustache, Mexican moustache going on there. And I won't do the accent. But yeah, I put it out there, and there were heaps of different ideas. I'll have to find it. It was on Facebook way back in the day. And I asked, and yes, Jose was the name that came out in the end. And he's been Jose ever since. It's, yes, Jose the Ovation. Yes, you got to have names. Matt, you'll get this. My tailor is named Mark because of Australian opener and cricketing legend Mark Taylor. You have 12 of the same. Yeah, well, I'll know where to come if I need any additional. Yeah, Jose is rad, super rad. Hello, Secret Legacy, dropping in for a little late bit, g'day. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, you have to when you have a guitar called Jose, it's actually mandatory to play can't pick up my pick, to do a little bit of the. Because that's what they do best. All right, shall we stop this messing about? Because we have our final song here. But before we play our final song, which is our featured artist D Fresh, a couple of things to say to finish off here. First of all, thank you very much to you, yes, you, for watching this show. I appreciate that folks turn up here every week, rain, hail or shine, we do this show. We haven't missed one. Even last week when I wasn't technically here, we still did a show because we could. Because of the power of the internet. We pre-recorded the show and many of you came along to that one. So thank you for coming to that show and thank you for being here today. For those on the replay, hello. Where's my replay crew at? If you made it this far and you're on the replay, leave a comment down below and say g'day, because we appreciate you big time as well. Huge thank you to the artists, the amazing, talented creators who shared their work, what they've poured their heart and soul into. Always wonderful to hear what people are creating. And a massive thank you to these folks. We could not do it without DistroKid. They've been keeping the lights on around here for more than 3 years. And I've been using them, as we discovered, for 7.5 years, which is crazy. since I released my first EP with, and I still remember that moment. I released my first EP with DistroKid. It was an EP called Recoil, and it came out on the 1st of April 2017. And I was out walking, as I'm known to do, and the first time I opened iTunes, yes, that shows you how long ago it was. iTunes was still a thing. So I opened iTunes on my phone, and it popped up there. And just the feeling of having my music out there in the real world, like not just on SoundCloud or somewhere, but on Apple Music, like on iTunes, right next to Foo Fighters and all the other artists. Like, yeah, it was amazing. So yeah, if you want to get that amazing feeling, check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Yes, you best catch the replay. Thank you so much to Mike and Dawn, Janice, Nurse Dawn and Mike. They create amazing music. They're wonderful members of this community and appreciate you. Yes, donations are always welcome, never ever expected. I feel very privileged and honoured that I get to do this, and I can only do it because of you folks, honestly, by supporting the channel, by being members, by being Patreon members, by donating, as Mike and Dawn have done here. All of those things together are the only way that I can make a living. So, yeah, thank you big time for that one. Alrighty, as you can tell, my voice is on its absolute last leg, so I'm going to go to rest my voice. I'm not speaking for the rest of the day. But thank you again, everyone, for being here. As we say at the end of each and every show, please be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating. And I'll see you next time right here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.
Was a mind that never thought, decades lay dormant, just waiting to strike. It's time has come on this day, on this night, on this night. No, you can't rest. No, it's time that you take a stand. Good, evil. So tell me what you bring. Consuming heaven, tasting the slice of hell. You stir it, brew it, mix it in your final spell. Where did you come from? How did you get inside? You make me feel lesser than alive. Where did you come from? What's this monster inside? I guess you just stay moving in the wrong direction. And if you stop, you might just learn a lesson. Oh, don't think twice. Swallow the witch's fruit. Swig it, but the ride is ending soon. No paranoia, lost, caught you some time. Just have another drink, bro. Keep you in line. Inner voices speaking to try and tell. You gotta break